We should be live. We are live. Okay, beautiful. Hello, everyone. It's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links stream. I hope you guys all had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. It's the start of a new week. I'm so excited to be with you guys. Today, we are going to be playing some Duel Links. Goha YURO has been released. I'm assuming he's not unlockable yet, but he's in the release window that we're going to be playing. Sabu Ramen, it's been confirmed he is in fact coming as an unlockable character. That was something that I had said I will not believe until I see it. Well, it's here. I believe he is the first character in this game that started as a roaming NPC and then is coming to be an unlockable character, which really opens the door for Mitsuko. It opens the door for any character. Naoki Shima, that is a roaming NPC or a randomly encounterable NPC. It opens the door for them to become unlockable, which is really, really cool. I'm saying it's the first time this has happened. I know every time we bring it up, there's always a couple of people that say they feel like it happened with another character, but I don't think we were ever able to like pin down what character that was. So I don't remember Sherry being like an NPC in 5D's world. Was she? Was Sherry an NPC? I don't remember that. We've got some great people. But anyway, that's what we're doing. If there's a new rush box, we're going to, Yeah, not in like Duelist Road. I'm talking about like characters that you can encounter in the actual world. Like when you go into a world and there's like 10 NPC duelists, like one of those characters, because that's the character. That's who Sabu Ramen is. You know, he's someone that you can run into. We got Ben, we got Superior Nerd, we got Psychic Master, we got Gotchi, we got Mark, we got Elaine, we got Francisco, we got Drago, we got Goldie, we got Kieran. Hello to everybody. Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime Duels, JR, Mark, Blade, Alit, Dak, Drizzy. Yeah, and everybody lurking. Hope you guys are doing well. Appreciate it. Weird video. Weird video. What? Let me go to my videos real quick. I have made, what's the total? I think almost 2,000 videos. I think I have made 2,000 videos over a 10-year... It'll be 10 years in July, 10-year channel lifespan. Today is either the first or the second video, because I may have made a video on Pokemon Sun and Moon anime being announced like in 2017. So I think it might be the second video. But the second video ever on this channel that does not have to do with Yu-Gi-Oh! I uploaded a review for Digimon Beat Break, which is currently an ongoing anime, my first ever Digimon show that I have been watching, that I will continue to watch. So if you're interested in that, please check that out. Beat Break in general. I gave some spoilers, but not many spoilers, I don't think, because I didn't want to go like really in depth with spoilery stuff. But yeah, I highly, if you're looking for a new show, highly recommend Beat Break. It is it's been really, really fun. And so, yeah, hopefully that video does well. If that video does well, like, 4,000 or 5,000 views in like a 24 to 48 hour period, there's a high likelihood that we will start doing weekly reviews. So, if that's something you want to see, definitely give that video a watch, give that video a comment. And yeah, yesterday as well, we uploaded a video on the new Limit Over collection, The Rivals, which did include new Bowman support. Yeah, the first ever Bowman monster, I believe. Perfectron, Hydra Drive, Dragon. I don't really know how to feel about it. I don't know if I feel like it's a good sign to get the rest of his deck or a bad or like an irrelevant sign. Like I think about Darkness, right? Darkness has had a couple of cards printed for a very long time. Darts has had a couple of cards printed for a very long time, but we have never gotten their full deck. So I feel like even getting just a singular Bowman monster, really, really cool, but I don't feel like it necessarily indicates that we are going to get Hydra Drives as a like total deck, which would be really cool, but you know, we will see. Yeah, Legius Armatos, obviously Storm Riders, Windy's deck, Blood Shepherd's drones. I mean, there remains a lot of Vrain's anime-only decks. And I would say Hydro Drive is still one of them. Even though we got Perfectron, I would say Hydro Drive is certainly still one of them. But yeah, 2 videos in the last 2 days. Vital, what's going on? Great to see you. I hope you had a good weekend. Yeah, so really, really cool. Really, really cool stuff there. And yeah, it's been good. It's been good. Weird. I said to JR, weird doing a like video and editing and scripting that was not Yu-Gi-Oh! Because like, yes, I did that Pokemon video like 8 years ago, but I don't even think that should count because I think I tied it to Yu-Gi-Oh! If I remember correctly. Let me see if I can just find it real quick. If I just type in Pokemon. Yes. This was the video I did in September 2016. Pokemon Sun and Moon anime announced. Good sign for new Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime? Question mark. So, like, even that video I would not consider a non-Yu-Gi-Oh! Video because I still heavily tied it and related it to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. So I really would say the video today is probably the first video ever on this channel, video or short, that does not have to do with Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is pretty shocking. Pretty shocking. Bro predicted Vrains. Well, I did think it was a good sign because I felt back then that as long as Pokemon anime was going, Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime was going to continue. Do the birthday videos count as non-Yu-Gi-Oh? So I didn't make the birthday videos, Dak. So, you know, I wouldn't, I mean, I guess they'd be non-Yu-Gi-Oh, but I also didn't make them. But yeah, I felt like as long as the Pokemon anime was going, that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime would continue. Obviously, I was wrong about that. But, you know, we'll have to see what the future holds. Mark, what's going on? Pete, what's going on? There are people that think Judgment Arrows will be printed in this Rivals set. I'm not sure if I agree with that, but you know, there is another like we're getting another Pokemon anime announcement soon, right? I think it's sometime in March. I think it's sometime this month. But I can't find it on a quick Google search. Pokemon is on another atmosphere, a stratosphere. Yeah, I would agree with that, Masked Man. I would absolutely agree with that. Yeah. Zeke, what's going on? Yeah, Pokemon is on a completely different level. When's the video ranking all of Barrett's voice acting roles? Maybe soon. Maybe soon. I mean, we might have to do something like that. Seriously. All right. Let's see what's in the wonderful world of Duel Links. We can keep chatting, of course. Are we getting GTA 6 before Winds and Waves? Winds and Waves is 2027. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know when GTA 6 is coming out. I really don't. I know right now, November. I'm pretty 50-50 on that. Kind of weird. He was the first Goha sibling that dueled, right? But he's the third that's coming to the game. So it's kind of a weird order. Is the new Rush Box out yet? No, okay. Do we know when the new Rush Box comes out? Oh, we will definitely get Goha Yuga. Goha Yuga is the only one that I was like certain we were going to get after UO. And of course, now we might get all of them. I don't know. My predictions have been really, really poor. Because I slept on the Goha siblings and you know it's cost me. The problem is with Sevens characters, dude, I think we are all tomorrow. Okay, thank you guys. I think we are all maxed out on Sevens characters. So it's like you don't even get any EXP. Yeah. Well, let me just do our ×3 auto duels, and then we'll do the event. So yeah, the new Rush Duel box, then we're probably going to open on Friday. We'll probably open on Friday. Tomorrow we're doing the Duelist Cup and Master Duel. Wednesday we're doing Clone Hero Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Thursday we're doing Master Duel versus Chat. And then Friday we'll probably open it. Open the box. What's in the box? Quai-Duel and Duel Link soon. Soon. Hopefully. But I you know, with how they're moving, we'll get Quai-Duel in 2030. I mean, really. You know, 2 Rush characters in the last 13 months. Manabu in February of last year. And actually, you could say one Go Rush character in the last year, right? In the last 12 months. One Go Rush character, and it was Manya. Really? That's what we're doing? Come on. So with the way they're moving, man, Quai-Duel, 2030 at this rate. I mean, seriously. Although I don't feel like there's many Sevens characters left. DDD. Oh, true. I keep forgetting about Sabu Ramen. Yeah, so it is cool that we're doing 2 Sevens characters. It's almost 2 a time. No, I thought that the Falcons were getting him. That's what I thought I read. The Jets aren't going to get him. I think the Jets will end up with Carson Wentz. I did see that the Jets traded for Minka. I was actually half asleep, and I woke up to that, and I read it as Tua. And I was like, all right, 7th round pick. I guess that's not bad. I mean, I don't really like Tua, personally. But, then I reread it like 5 minutes later, and then I read it as Minka, and I was like, oh. I was half asleep when I first read it. I mean, Minka Fitzpatrick, if it was like 5 years ago, I mean, he's got to be like 80, he's got to be like 35, right? He's only 29? Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I like it a little more then. I thought he was older. I feel like he's been in the league forever. Maybe it's just because he's moved around a lot. And he's had a lot of injury issues, yeah. And if a guy has injury issues and he comes to the Jets, he's cooked. I'll tell you. You don't get over your injury bug when you play for the Jets. Yeah, no, it is crazy. We don't have Rovian yet. We don't have Goha Yuna. I mean, she's going to be a major character. You look at that second arc. They haven't even started the second arc yet of Go Rush. They haven't even started it. So you have Yuna and Rovian. Then you got to say, the Lug probably. I would think Asaka probably would come to the game. I mean, there's a lot of characters before, like Quai-Duel. And they really can, stretch it out if they want to. And normally I wouldn't care if, we're getting Manya. All right, we're getting Manya. I think the reason it, bothers me is because that's the only character we've gotten from Go Rush World in the last 12 months. And it's not like we're getting a Go Rush character next month. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe we'll get one in May, but I'd be pretty surprised. I'd be pretty surprised. So, we'll see. Yeah, I do think we'll get the Lug. I do think we'll get Rovian. I do think we'll get Yuna. It's just moved slower than I would have expected. Elaine, thank you for the obelisk blue. Thank you, Elaine. I appreciate you greatly. There's a short on
Dylan.
These two coming out on Thursday.
I wanted to wish you good luck in the game. What are your top 5 favorite Go Rush songs, openings and endings?
Well, Go Rush, there's 9 total songs. Opening 2 and 3 genuinely might be at the bottom for me. They are not in my top 5 for Go Rush. I think they're too... opening 3 is not as bad, but I'm not a fan of either of those openings. Number 1 is definitely the final ending, which I think is incredible. I actually think there's only 5 endings of Go Rush. I think there's only 5 endings. Now that I'm thinking about it. Ending 5 is the best song. So that's number 1 for me. Shinkido, which is opening 1, is going to be number 2. Let me, because I can think of Star Rush. I can think of oh baby. That one's a really good one. One Way, I think it's called, ending 1. That one's a good one. Cosmos is really good. Song of Departure I like a lot too. But it's all the endings. I actually like all 5 endings more than opening 2 and opening 3. That is how much I am not a fan of those last 2 openings. So ending 5, opening 1, ending 1, One Way, ending 3, Song of Departure, and then ending 4, Cosmos. And then if I was going to rank the rest, it would be ending 2, Cosmos is 5. Ending 4, Star Rush is 6th. And then opening 3 and opening 2 are 7th and 8th. That's how I'd rank all the Go Rush openings and endings. Yeah, look, here you go. Well, that's the wrong one. That's not, never mind. That's not Sabu Ramen. Too many Jabu Ramen. Come on, too many ramens, man. Yeah, but JR, I hope the Jets do not get Tua. I really hope they don't.
Thank you for the dono.
Boy. Thank you, Dark Emperor J, for the donation. I appreciate you, man.
Hey Dill, I sent a message on Discord and I was wondering if it's possible to show it on an After Dark podcast. There's a certain someone I want to react to this. If you can't, that's fine. Also, don't tell chat.
Okay. I'm also not sure the next time we're doing an After Dark, but let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Oh yeah, I'm sure we can do that. I don't think that's too spoilery. I don't think that's too spoilery. So we can do that the next time we do an After Dark, and he's on it, of course. Oh right, we got it. Okay. Don't you have a duel against Yuga? Don't take Yuga lightly. Slurp, were you listening? Dude, I could go for some ramen. Alright, we're just auto-dueling. My friends list, I think, is full Blade Ace, unfortunately. But if you want to put your code in the chat, I'm sure someone will be able to add you. But thank you, Elaine, and thank you, Dark Emperor. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, yeah, the Go Rush openings, I think, collectively, unfortunately, are my least favorite in the franchise, which is a shame because opening 2, which I really don't like, is done by Bradio, who did Death Parade's opening, and the Death Parade opening is genuinely one of my favorite openings in anime. So it is a shame that like opening 2 just does not hit for me. All right, let's see. Yosh, Swirly, right? We're in season 2 now. New Yuga invention. Goha siblings are here. Well, the plan was for Sevens to have 10 more episodes. I mean, COVID, they had to take 2 different 5-week COVID breaks. So Sevens was 92 episodes. It originally was slated to be 102. So I'm sure if we got those extra 10 episodes, there would have been a little bit more Goha Yuga stuff at the end, because it felt very quick what happened to him. Yeah, crazy, Vital. Crazy. I watched, not live, but I did watch the highlights of Pokemon Day. Pokepia, the Go Rush, the Pokemon Go stuff.
Clean up for the Goha 6. You got Goha.
I mean, Pokepia looks really fun. But yeah, it's unfortunate that those 10 episodes of Sevens, and like I have no idea if we'll ever find out like what got scrapped. If anything got scrapped. I mean, to be fair, those episodes happened very early on, like those breaks. So, you know, it's hard to say how far ahead they were. Even if they were like a year ahead, they still would have been through like episode 60, you know, in the planning stage. But I don't think it's really a case of like, oh, what got scrapped, what got lost with the COVID stuff. I think it's more like, what could they have done if we got those extra 10 episodes? And unfortunately, that we will never know, unfortunately. I do not watch Horizons. I haven't watched a Pokemon since the one Serena was in. And I didn't really watch that Pokemon. I would just watch different people give reviews on that Pokemon. Happy birthday, Doremi. I hope it's a great day, Doremi fan. Happy birthday. I hope it's a great day. Yeah, I guess X and Y would have been. I mean, it's, no, again, the last yeah, no, I mean, I watched, like, a little bit of Gen 1 when I was growing up, but that was really it with Pokemon. Like, I feel like I watched most of Gen 1 up until, like, the Sabrina... Like, after the Sabrina stuff, I don't remember a lot. But there's just random episodes of Gen 1 that I remember, like the Pokemon, the Giants on, like, Pokemon Island. I think I owned the SS and DVD where they sink. And then I think they wash up on that island with the giant Pokemon. So, like, I remember the Sabrina stuff with her father and how creepy that was with Brock and Misty. So, like, the Tower of Ash having to get a ghost Pokemon in order to beat her. Like, I vividly remember a few of the different episodes from Gen 1, but I don't think I've seen... Oh, nice, we got an SR drop most of Gen 1. Elaine, thank you again for the channel membership earlier. Vital, thank you for the gifted membership. Going to Kieran Buckley. Kieran, enjoy the gifted membership. If you're not in the Discord, you can go to the channel and join the Discord. I think I'm actually not sure if you're in the Discord. It's so hard for me to keep track. But if you're not, please consider joining.
What is your favorite 2GIO character of all age shows all time?
Great question, Raul and Vital. Again, thank you so much for the membership. Raul, thank you for the €6 super chat. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. And as Raul always says, hoping for Yu-Gi-Oh! 9, Raul brought up a hilarious point that, you know, we're getting a new Evangelion anime. And, you know, still nothing for Yu-Gi-Oh. But new Evangelion anime, Dragon Ball's doing something. It's just it's so funny. It really is. You have to laugh. I mean, right? You have to laugh. My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character is Yusei. I'm very excited to rewatch 5Ds, which GX, my projection of GX, I think we're going to be starting 5Ds like late May, early June. Wow, we got the UR. How about that? We got the UR and the SR on, I think, 4 total duels. Actually, I think we dueled him twice at level 40. We got his SR drop and his UR drop. Even if Evangelion is a remake, though, a Yu-Gi-Oh! DM remake, you know what I mean? Like, it's something new for that, you know, franchise. I think that's really, really cool. I think that's really, really cool. Yu-Gi-Oh! 9, the series trailer, October. Yeah, I wish. Earliest we can get something, I think, at this point, I think, is July. And I think it would really be them just announcing that something's in production. That again, is best case scenario. Best case scenario. We'll get 2 Utopias on the field here. Beautiful. But thank you, Raul, for the super chat. Yeah, it is Yusei. There's just something that I've always loved about Yusei. I feel like he is... When I was growing up in high school, he was like the person I wanted to be. You know, I just felt like he was the embodiment of just like a really good person and chill. You could go to him for anything. You know, people in the group really relied on him. 3 Goha Euro duels, 2 URs, 1 SR. Are you kidding me, dude? If all we cared about was the drops, it's almost over. The event's almost over. We've dueled him 3 times at level 40, and we have 2 URs and 1 SR. Maybe the drops are just really high rate. Maybe they're just a really high rate, but that's crazy. That is crazy, dude. You probably will, Vital. It's always good when you finish a show to make content regarding that show. And, like, right after you finish watching. Because, like, Go Rush, like, I obviously finished watching it last year. And there's a lot of details that I just don't remember. That I've already forgotten. I feel like that's also my age. When I was younger, in like my early 20s, like when Arc 5 ended, for instance, I was like in my early 20s, and I feel like I remembered a lot more about Arc 5 in the months and even years following that show's conclusion than I have like Sevens and Go Rush. And I think that's just age, to be honest with you. I want to do another level 40 duel. No, Yuka did not. Yeah, no, I wouldn't trust myself to drive a motorcycle either. But Yusei is my favorite character, Raul. And honestly, another character that I really love is Judai. I really, really love his journey. We have not gotten to the part of GX yet where I really start to fall in love with his character, which is seasons 3 and 4, and we're almost there. We're almost there. I mean, by the way, after this week, we will be only 10 episodes away from season 3. So in 2 weeks, we'll be at season 3, which I'm very, very excited for. I'm very excited about that. There's no reason to duel with her because she's about to max out on EXP. We'll duel with Udius. We'll duel with Udius. But yeah, great question, Raul. And thank you for the super chat, my man. I appreciate it. And every time you donate, Raul, I'm gonna say it. Whether you say it in the message or not, Yu-Gi-Oh! 9, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yu-Gi-Oh! 9. But in the meantime, you know, again, I'm going to monitor how that Beat Break video does. And I'm happy I made it. I mean, that's a video I wanted to make. Obviously, Radis made an amazing thumbnail. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like there is a lot of crossover with Beat Break and Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, they're both kind of in that similar, like, toy anime genre. And I feel like there are a lot of, like, crossover fans that, like, oh, I watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. Yeah, I also watch Digimon, right? There's that childhood nostalgia element of it. And so, you know, for me, like, I would love to... Digimon airs every Sunday. I'd love to get back to weekly reviews. And if the video gets 4, 5, 6,000 views in, like, 24 to 48 hours, then, to me, that's justification enough where I think I will make weekly reviews. And, you know, we'll see how it goes. But at the end of the day, you know, I want to make content... I want to make content that... I want to make, obviously. That's the biggest thing. But also what people want to watch. You know, I'm not just going to randomly start uploading New York Jets videos on the channel. One, there's really not much crossover. And two, like, I don't really want to make New York Jets videos. So, you know, there's a good balance. There's a good fine line between it all. But yeah, like, Mitsuko is an NPC, and now we know that these sorts of NPCs can be unlockable. That is what Sabu Ramen's unlock is. Let's see if Sabu Ramen is here. Or maybe they've already taken him out of the... Yeah, there he is. So Sabu Ramen, a character that can respawn here, is going to be unlockable and playable. And I wonder if it means his NPC is going to stay as duelable. But that is significant. That is the first time, again, I believe that has ever happened. And then you go back and it's like, are there any characters... Generic sector security. No one in 5D's world. No one really in Zexal world notable. I know Vrains has an Aoki. Yeah, no one really in Arc 5 world notable. I mean, they usually don't make pretty notable characters. But Vrains has Brave Max. I don't know if we'll see Brave Max. Vrains has the generic Knight of Hanoi. Vrains also has the girl cosplaying as the Ghost Trick, which is cool. The Ghost Trick girl. But yeah, I mean, listen, that is a new thing. That is a new thing that we've never seen before, and that's really, really cool. Yoshio could be unlockable. Generic Knight of Hanoi, generic sector security, yeah. It'd feel weird giving them whole events, but it's not like Sabu Ramen has an event. He's like a side bonus in the Goha Euro event. So the next time they do a 5D's character, generic sector security guy, side unlockable event, like I'd be down for that. When they do Bowman or Lightning, hopefully they'll do them. Brave Max is a side unlock. You know what I mean? Like, you know, why not? Why not? I think it would be pretty fun, and the opportunity is now there, like the possibility is there, and I think that is really, really cool. Brave Max would go hard, and like it's possible now. It is absolutely possible now. I am considering playing Time Stranger. Now that would of course be on Twitch, Adam, but I'm considering, is Time Stranger for the PS5? Well, Dr. Kogami never dueled, so I'd be pretty shocked if Dr. Kogami... Not only did Dr. Kogami never duel, Dr. Kogami... I don't think there's a single person clamoring for a Dr. Kogami unlock. Yeah, we might play Time Stranger. I'll probably wait for the price to drop a little bit. It's still at 70. So maybe if it goes on sale, I'll pick it up. Yeah, I know Dak's been playing it. I know there's a lot. I mean, you've been playing the new Resident Evil, obviously Poketopia, Lily Noir you finished, Jack and Daxter. I love it. Dak's got a lot of games in rotation, which is cool. Team Satisfaction skins leaked would be cool. Favorite Barrion after Vector is going to have to be Misael, Daddy. It's going to have to be Misael. Alito is also really good. Gets overlooked, I feel like. And I'm not counting Nash. I'm not counting Nash. I'm not counting Nash. I don't even, when people ask favorite Barry, and I just feel like I'm not, I don't even count Nash. Because come on, it's, yeah, I feel like it's unfair to include him in that. Day's going good, AJ. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well as well. Okay, we got to get this guy, honestly, because, like, I have nobody in Seven's world that can gain EXP. Thank God we're getting 2 Seven's characters. You too, AJ. You too. Sabu Ramen, I believe, is unlockable tomorrow. I'm actually not even sure if this guy's unlockable today. Usually they're unlockable like day 2 or 3, so he might not even be unlockable right now.
You have a new follower.
Why wouldn't you summon the dragon? Oh, auto duel, you kill me, man. Yeah, Max. Well, that is kind of what I said at the top. What I said at the top is, because a lot of people were pumped about the Perfectron Hydro Drive, understandably so. But my thing is, it doesn't, to me, indicate one way or another that, like, it's more or less likely that we are going to be getting Bowman's deck. I think about Darts, right? We've had a couple of his cards printed, but not his full deck. I think about Darkness. We have a couple of his cards printed, but not his full deck. So getting a Hydro Drive monster, getting Bowman's first ever monster, I believe, printed is really, really cool. I don't want to take away from how, like, cool it is, but I also don't feel like it necessarily indicates that we are going to be getting the remaining amount of his deck. But I really, really hope that that we do, of course. Cool that we're getting, you know, Perfectron Hydro Drive. I am playing the Yahtzee mobile app, JR. I would like to play against chat. So it'll be a new, I really don't know what to expect going into that stream on Thursday, JR. But yes, the goal would be to play with people in chat. That is going to be the goal, JR, for sure. Yahtzee, listen. It's been a while. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. And maybe we'll play some chess next week. Maybe we'll play some chess. I know. I cracked up putting that one on the schedule. I cracked up. But I think that's going to be a fun one. I did not lose a bet. No, in all transparency, Yahtzee, the mobile app, very similar to Marvel Strike Force, made me a very kind offer for a sponsorship. So that will also be like a sponsorship. So same thing. If anybody's interested in playing, don't download the game until Thursday night. I'll have one of my links set up, which will help me out and help out the channel. But yeah, no, I'd love to see what the game's about and play against you guys. I think that would be pretty fun. And see if it's good. But yeah, Yahtzee, man. My Nana, I know my Nana's looking down right now and she's smiling. She's gonna have some fun on Thursday night. In spirit, of course. In spirit. She loved that game, as I feel like all older people do. Any dice game. I would love to cook you in Yahtzee. Dude, I'm not going down in Yahtzee. I've learned a lot in my 29 and 12 months. Delayed, are you gonna be? I meant to text you this. I'm so bad at texting that I just ask people in the stream. Are you gonna be in Philly anytime soon? Dude, I went upstairs. It's so warm in this state. I went upstairs. It's so cold down here. I went upstairs and it was 74 degrees. It was so nice. But down here it's like 60. But I do love this weather. I really do. Let me see if he's unlockable right now. No. He will be unlockable at 1 in the morning. So he's unlockable in 10 hours. Strike Force, by the way, that was a very successful sponsorship. So to everybody that downloaded that game, played it a little bit, just came by the streams even and watched and chatted, thank you. That was a very, very fun stream. And we'll definitely still be playing Strike Force at some point in the future. I mean, I'm hooked to the game. My wife is my wife is level 50. She got like super addicted to it. Very, very fun game. So to everybody who supported me over on Twitch for that partnership, and you guys were the ones that made it a big success. Thank you, because that was awesome. So just by downloading the game and being there, you guys are helping support me where I can purchase emotes and commission emotes. We have a few emotes in the batch right now. So thank you guys for that. I mean, I think we're going to do some ranked, because right now we're kind of in a weird spot where we've done everything that we can in the event. What a mistake. What character are we going to be? Raul, Elaine, Dark Emperor, Vital. You guys have supported this stream. What character? Yuga. Not Yuga. Any of these four. Any of these four. Whoever gets 2 picks, we'll go with. Yeah, no, you guys were freaking awesome. Uemu, Zuijo, all right. Raul, Dark Emperor, you guys are the tiebreaker. Uemu or Zuijo? Dylan versus Vital versus Goldie, then Vital again. I know, I mean, it's just, you know, not enough people play. Not enough people play, man. Okay, we're going to go with Uemu. Thank you, guys. It's a generic deck, so it doesn't matter who we are. It's just to level the character up. Okay, let's go, baby. The last duelist we went up against was Ray's Feet, and we did lose. One of my favorite usernames that I've seen in Duel Links. Euro is unlockable at 1 a.m., which is about 9.5 hours from now. 9.5 hours from now. Unlockable in 9.5 hours. I do know the rules of Yahtzee. I think you roll the dice, right? You roll the dice. It doesn't matter what the rules are. I'm a quick learner. We're gonna be good, okay? No worries. Doesn't matter. I'm not worried about the rules. I don't concern myself with rules. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna send 2 cards, and we sent a D-linker, and well, it's fine. It's fine. Imagine we get way too into it Thursday night in Yahtzee, and we start just like throwing insults, throwing curses at each other over Yahtzee. I don't know if Dredger is interested in doing an Uno stream. I think we stay pretty civil. Watch what we're gonna do here. This is gonna be unlike anything you've ever seen. Pierce. So now we can pierce. Boom. Come on, man. Let's get an early win. Let's get an early dub, baby. Let's get an early dub. Legend draw. Els, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it, Els. Legend draw, man. What are we doing? That is an old skill. I love it. I think this is someone who has not played the game in a little bit and is pumped that Yuro is here and they're back in. No way he gets 2 heads here. No way. No way. No 2 sevens. No 3 tails. If that's not like the whole Dill Luck agenda, I don't know what is, man. I don't know what is. Now, UFC can offer me a sponsorship. I will not be accepting a UFC sponsorship, please. I am worried about this card, but it doesn't really matter what this is because we're still gonna... Yeah, that's game. That's game, and we know that he does not have any battle trap. Okay. Come on. Yeah, same. I mean, I like Go Rush more than 7, so not by a lot, but by enough. I do like Go Rush more than 7s. You versus Simo. That's a good pull there, Pete. That's a good Yugi Tuber pull. I love that. That's a good pull. Oh, not her deck. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this guy's good. But if we can get a Spears here, we can do some damage. We did not. How do I want to play it? We're going to do Gradius. Yeah, I'm going to activate the skill here. Power to Weave Hope. We'll select this monster. And so we'll play D-Linker. We'll activate Multiple's effect to turn into a Gradius option so we can fuse. These guys' titles, this guy's titles, they don't intimidate me, okay? He set pot, well, I guess it was, yeah, he didn't have enough materials. But damn, got rid of his legend spell just like that. I'm going to dump a couple of cards into the grave as well. Oh, is he playing... I don't know what this guy's playing. But his legend monster and his legend spell have been taken care of. So that is... Oh, he's playing... Oh, he's playing Diane Keto. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. Didn't this deck... The ban list hit, right? This deck got nerfed. I think this deck got badly nerfed. Yeah, Goldie, don't worry. We're not going to lose to this guy. We're not going to lose to this guy. Yeah, tonight we're doing some Fall Guys, most likely on Twitch. Tomorrow night we are doing... I'm not sure what we're doing. I'm not sure what we're doing. Maybe Super Mario 64. Maybe we'll bust that back out. I got to find a controller, though, to use. I'd be very rusty. But maybe we would do a speed run of that. Yeah, the field spell's at 1. What are they going to do? Double crash? All right, game's over. Game's over, man. Skyrim mod. Very sadly, we are actually not going to win here, but he's literally used his legend. Yeah, because we don't have a Gradius option. He's literally used... Oh, actually... Can we pitch a great... No, I think this will work. Hold on, I think this will work. We're going to send this, and then we should be able to special summon a Gradius option. Nice. We're still not going to win, but I just think it's a better board to have two 25s rather than a 25 and two 12s. I mean, his Legend Spell, Legend Monster, and Legend Trap are all in the grave. I'd be very... Although we've used our fusions, we may have overplayed with our fusions. We do not have any fusions left, I'm just realizing. Let's see. Well, let's just see what happens. I don't know how nervous to be. We could play Mario Party. We could. It'll be, though, a night stream tomorrow night. I imagine JR is probably going to be asleep. And then Wednesday, we got Guitar Hero. Ryu Matrix did chart Teardrop. So, huge shout out to Ryu Matrix. He has charted Teardrop. So, we will be playing Teardrop, which will be very, very fun. And, yeah, man. That'll be tomorrow. Is he going to crash here? He's got to crash. Nah, come on. You give me one D. Dude, this deck now with that ban is not good. We win. Today, oh, ta-de, ta-do, dun, 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 and today, no, ta-do, e-ga-do. We signed Demario Davis? Really? Did that just happen? Wait, how old is Demario Davis? He's 37, man. Come on, he should be retiring. Why? How is he still playing football? Yeah, I mean, right now, Vital, we don't have a... I don't even think I'm going to stream it tomorrow. I'm just... Or Delayed was just throwing out ideas. He said, JR, that man Pink. I mean, I haven't even talked to that man or Pink this week. Jets number one pick next year. I think there's a very good chance. Although I think the Dolphins are also going to be fighting for it. Actually, Daddy, on Wednesday, it will be... on Wednesday, it will be out. On Wednesday, it will be out. Which I'm very excited for. If they don't have a trap to stop us, we win. This may be a very quick win. Okay. Oh, you guys got Malik Willis? Wow. Dude, I missed all this news. Literally, the only thing I saw was Minka to the Jets. Dolphins signed Willis. Wow. 3 years, $70 million. Wow. No, actually, I take that back about the Dolphins. I mean, they might be decent. Thank you, AJ. Yeah, we're off to a good start here. We're off to a good start. I mean, Minka's only 29, but I would agree. I think he's been too hurt. But I wouldn't call it a disaster because we only lost a 7th round pick. So I wouldn't call it a disaster. I would use the term disaster if we traded like higher than 5. We're pulling on the box on Friday, Kyson. So we're going to pull on Friday. Tomorrow I'm doing the Duelist Cup and Master Duel. I have not looked at the box yet. I never look at the box until I stream it. So I have not. I never take a peek at the box. So I will let you know my favorite thing from it on Friday when we do it. feel like a lot of people are still trying to make Manya's deck work, and it's just... It got hit, right? It got hit hard, man. Well, yeah, the Sevens Road deck, they're never going to hit for some reason. It's still decent, easy to play, and fairly free to play friendly. I doubt it's going anywhere. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm fine with it not going anywhere, Tomato. I mean, if the last two duels are any indication, I'm fine with it not going anywhere because now it feels a lot more manageable to go up against. Mike Evans to San Francisco. Dude, what a crazy... I did not realize today was like the insane football free agency day. Wow. But he's another one who's kind of washed, right? 30... Gonna be 33 before the season starts. But wow. It'll be weird to see. Although San Francisco and Tampa Bay, I feel like their jerseys look similar. No, I don't mind the Fitzpatrick move. He's washed and had like one interception all last season. Delayed, how many interceptions did the Jets have as a team? I mean, come on, man. He had more interceptions last year than our whole team. Man. I agree. I mean, I don't disagree with that, but oh god, dude, they're embarrassing. They really are embarrassing. All right. Well, I talked a lot of crap about this deck, and we are in a little bit of trouble. Not a lot of bit of trouble, a little bit of trouble. We'll see how this draw goes. We need some level 8s, and we got 2 and oh, that's a great hand. What a freaking hand, chat. Gradius, give me an option, dude. You've got to be kidding me. What an insane hand. I'm sorry, dude. That's a really good hand. We are going to activate. How do I want to do this? I'm going to start with this. We'll do this. I kind of want to go into 2. I'm going into 2, dude. Vital, thank you for the ridiculous donation. Thank you, Vital.
Saw Rituals in Rush during my recent watch-along
20
session for Go
euros.
Rush on
Thank you,
Friday
Vital.
as I saw Transcend Diskarma Raynak for the first time. Never actually expected Rituals in Rush. Also hard to believe we're nearly done with Season 2 of GX.
Well, let me tell you this. You gotta imagine watching in real time. We get 20 pounds. I'm so bad at differentiating pounds and euros. Yes, it's pounds. Just assume it's the opposite of whatever I say it is. Hold on, let me just focus in here. And then I will answer that. Hikari, lovely to see you. My Italian friend. If we did the math right, we win. Yes, we did. Vital, thank you, my man, for the 20-pound donation and using the link. Thank you so much for your support, man. Yeah, you've got to think about how we all felt when we were watching in live time. We see rituals happen, right? It's so late in the show, and everybody, including me, got this wave of confidence where it's like, oh, okay, we can breathe easy. They just introduced this new mechanic. We're definitely getting Yu-Gi-Oh! 9. It's probably going to be like the third part of this trilogy. It's going to be focused on rituals. That'll be the mechanic in Rush that the anime focuses on. Bruh. And then we get nothing. Which makes the addition of rituals that late into Go Rush even more, like, shocking, I feel like. Even more shocking. So I'm happy you got to see it. The ritual summon was certainly one of the more stunning things that happened in that show. And, yeah, just really cool. Really, really cool. So thank you so much for the donation. And, yeah, really cool. Really cool that you got to that. By the way, dude, we are going up against... How many, like... Mania decks are we going to go up against? What do I do? I don't want to lock myself with Lord British. Where's the clown meme of us thinking that? Well, that's the other thing, too. Right, all the, like, the parallel worlds and every... Oh, dude. I don't know how far Vital is, so I don't want to get too, like, spoilery, but, like, man, it's, We're gonna play a little aggro here. Man, it is annoying. Pierce! Let's go! Direct attack. Come on, 0. Damn. Damn. Would have been a little bit better damage output, actually, if we attacked this, right? Third... Well... 23. No, I think it would have actually been exactly the same. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for the nice donation, man. I do appreciate it. And, yeah, enjoy the rest of Go Rush. But, man, would all future Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows be about Rush? I don't think so, Daddy. I don't think so. I don't think so. Especially now, like, if we got another Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, I think there's a decent chance it would be Master. I really do. I didn't think that was the case when Rush Yu-Gi-Oh! Was airing. I felt pretty confident that it was going to be Rush Yu-Gi-Oh! For a while. But now we're in really like an all bets are off kind of deal. Oh, Talismanic is annoying. We're going to take a wallop here. Are they not going to use it? Wow. Oh, they don't have 4 monsters in their grave. Yep. Okay. I mean, you got to remember, the last time we got a Master Rule anime, September 2019 is when Vrains ended. 6.5 years. Not like 2 years, not 3 years. 6.5 years. And we know it's going to hit 7 years because we're not getting anything this year. That's a long time. So I really think that it's not crazy to think that if they do another Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, it'll go back to Master. I don't think that's crazy at all to feel that way. But I would also like to see a hybrid where we see both formats played. I also don't think that's like the most ridiculous thing either. We can win here, but I'm very concerned about the, I'm just gonna really, like, make these 0. Very concerned about the face down. Buffered would be heartbreaking. Can we keep playing these Mania decks? These Mania decks that are now very, very, very neutered versions of themselves because of the ban list. I mean, literally, look at this, dude. It's just all Mania, man. And then the one Mimi sneak. But 4 Mania decks in a row. And we're faring pretty well against them. It's pretty. We have a pretty good matchup against them. I think a lot of people would be upset about an anime with both formats. I'd love it personally, but there are so many people who don't care about one format or the other. I agree with you. I agree with you, Tomato. But also, like, I think there's a lot of people that, like, if a new anime got announced and it was Rush, a lot of people would be angry about that, you know? I feel like... Yeah. No, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I feel like you're going to annoy people no matter what. And I think if you have a show that has, like, the same stuff. Or like, I'm sorry, different formats. Maybe you have someone who's a little more like willing to watch the show because Master's in it. When they do Rush duels, they're like, oh wow. Like, Rush is pretty cool, you know? And you're promoting both of your games. Well, but like yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. But if Master was like 80 or 90% of the episodes, and then Rush was only like, yeah. I mean, I get the argument. We have a chance to win here. We need a monster to have 0 defense points. Hold on, I'm just focusing here. If this has 0 defense points, we win. Oh! So, okay, there was no way to win. But we got him on the ropes, no worries. I'm watching through Vrains, and although I don't dislike speed, I can't help but get a bit disappointed when one starts because I'd rather watch a Master Duel. Well, to be fair, speed duels, I don't know the exact percentage, but I would argue speed duels are probably close to 70-80%. I feel like they are like, they overwhelm the amount of duels in Vrains. But I mean, I get the point. That's why I think a Duel Links anime would be really cool, because it's differentiated, and like you could have your main, like Yugi and Jaden travel to like Seven's world. I mean, their decks already exist. I feel like that would be kind of cool. But I mean, I get your point. I mean, yeah, there would be, I guess, a lot of criticism for that. I mean, the obviously the way that they could avoid the most criticism is just do something that has to do with DM. I mean, that is their like money move. You know how insufferable Rush haters will be if the next anime is a Master Duel anime or a hybrid series. Well, if the next anime is a Master Duel anime, well, I think Rush haters would also be insufferable if the next anime was a Rush anime. I think they're gonna be what they are, like, no matter what we get. Hybrid, Rush, Master. I mean, truly, they're not going to be able to make everybody happy. It's just not going to happen. It's just impossible to happen. Because as Dak points out, yeah, if they do something with DM, some people wouldn't like that. Some people might feel that is disrespectful to Takahashi, which I get that take. So, yeah, I don't know. But as we go through it, I really hope that, like, that's not leading to the decision of, hey, you know what? Like, they've thought about all this. We're just not going to make anything. Because someone's going to be angry. I hope that that's not what the 50, 60, 7-year-old people in charge of these decisions are getting out of it. Because sure, there's going to be people annoyed, but you know what? There's also going to be a lot of people that are very excited and very happy. So, and it would... At least then Rush haters can't claim Yu-Gi-Oh! Is saved. Yeah. I mean, those kind of comments don't even bother. I mean, I just don't pay them any mind. Not a great opening hand. This is not... I would guess this is Heroes. Yep. I'm sure Tomato guy. You play Rush enough, and you just know what certain decks are gonna be. All right, I'm hitting the restroom. While this turn takes 50 hours. Just released 2 anime at the same time. Sure. I mean, I'd love that. I'd love that. Well, I mean, hopefully, again, Superior Nerd. I don't mean to be like a negative Nancy or the bearer of bad news, but hopefully they're cooking up something. I mean, we just don't know, you know. Hopefully they are. But man, do 2 seasonal. 1 seasonal is Rush. 1 seasonal is Master. Studio Bridge can do the Rush one, 26 episodes a year, and Konami Animation can do the Master one. I mean, isn't that a win-win? I'll be right back, ladies and gents. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you. More dueling to come. More chatting to come. All right, what do we have here? Well, we're down to 900 life points. Oh, great. Yeah, okay. All right. Very fun. I mean, really, what do you even do, dude? And they've got Shady. And they've got Shady. What's going on, Metal Sonic? So Konami lied about us getting darts. I don't think they did. I think darts is just gonna take a little bit to come out to the game. Igami was on the promotional poster of... I wouldn't say darts is definitely coming to Duel Links. Oh, I disagree. I mean, he was in the promotional poster. For the Doma stuff. I think it's just, it's gonna be a little bit. Igami, I think, was like 13 months after Dark Side of Dimensions World dropped. Back in like 2017 or whenever it was. And Igami was also on the promotional art. So they're gonna, they will get to him. It just is gonna be a little bit. Ugh, boy, what do I do here? I've got to, tribute. I won't be able to use the effect. Did not mean to do that. It doesn't matter. I mean, we literally can't win. The heroes deck is just too good. They've got 17 cards in their graveyard. They took 1 turn. I mean, that sums it up, man. They can just fly through their deck. What the hell is this? Oh, man. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen this card before, dude. I don't think I've ever seen this card. Crazy. The promo poster had Noah and Darts on it. Yeah. Yeah, no, they're... So obviously Noah came a month after, and Darts is probably going to be mid or second half this year. Yeah, I mean, Dak, absolutely. He can very easy go into battle phase. He has game here, but, you know. I always just... I don't know, it always blows my mind that... Does this thing... What? Oh, this guy is really something else. Man, I would love to beat this guy. I would... Hold on, we might... Is there a way we can beat this guy, dude? I have to flip. No, I don't think he's a bot. He's a little too good to be a bot, I think. I don't have a way to flip. Do we have British? Wait. Doesn't this let me flip? No. Multiple. Oh, I should have grabbed multiple. I'm an idiot. Multiple would have let me flip. We're not gonna beat him here. We unfortunately can't attack. I mean, this duel has gone on. There was a way, I think, for us to win if I picked the right card. I picked the wrong card. Alright, just attack, dude. Battle phase attack. You win. GG. GG. Battle phase attack. Alright. No need. Battle phase... Yeah, Duel Link's fully caught up on all shows. It is weird to think that. Dude, you could have done that at the beginning of the... It's okay. Nothing to be mad at. Nothing to be mad at. Mad at myself, because I think there was a way for us to steal the win there. Alright, first loss of the stream. Dak just sent me something.
My homie.
Thank you, Dak. Oh, boy. I don't think a new Master Duel show needs to introduce a new mechanic, but maybe the people over at Konami disagree with that. And that's maybe why we haven't gotten a Master Anime in many years. because they feel it's only worth doing if there is a new mechanic to add to the game. And maybe they don't, well, they correctly feel they don't need to add something to the game. The game is fine where it is. Dude, I've never seen this card, and now I've literally seen it in back-to-back duels. I've literally now seen it in back-to-back duels. And I swear I've never seen this card before. I mean, maybe they're going to reboot the game. I don't know. That's a theory that people have talked about for a very long time. Although, to be honest, I'd be very surprised by that. That's funny, Goldie. Okay. This is just a sitting duck, though. Why would you do that? Maybe Rush being a reboot was the, like, original intention, but it's hard to call it a reboot because the game never came out outside of, like, Japan. That's a win, baby. Come on. Oh, they have Recital? What a weird deck, man. Damn. Not a weird deck, I'm just annoyed by me not attacking with... Whatever. We're still in good shape. We're still in good shape. Pete is in chat. Oh, Travis Kelce is coming back. Okay, cool. I did not know if Travis Kelce was going to play again. This is like a Gaia deck, right? Yeah, we'll go with that. I threw against the hero player. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Good bounce back duel. So, I would farm DM characters. I would start by farming DM characters and GX characters that have a level 30 reward. That, I think, is the best thing that you can do. And what I mean by that is they changed it at some point where when you reach level 30, you no longer get gems for that.
Give up the ghost.
But it used to be that you would get these juicy 300 gems when you hit level 30. And you would get 50 bonus gems for, like, the character mission. So I would focus on these characters first. All of the ones that have... They all have level 30 rewards. Do they?
My name is Marek. Marek is...
Here's a good example. So Marek is a newer character. So level 30, they removed... So again, some of the newer characters in this world do not have that 300 gem bonus. It's the same with GX. So you want to look at the ones that have the 300 gem bonus. Focus on those characters in DM. And then move on to GX. And that's it. Because these three is big. I mean, these are 450. And then if they have the 350 here... I mean, you get 800 gems just for these 3, which can take a day or 2. That is a really quick way to get gems. And then when you do that, you know, getting to level 34 is another good benchmark because you can get 450 there. But, yeah. Like, Noah definitely won't have it. Yeah, unfortunately, they changed it. I guess they felt 300 gems at level 30 were too good for free-to-play players. And unfortunately, they changed it. But that is the best way to farm. And then whenever you have all your world missions complete, another thing I'll do is I'll wait. So, like, if I had all my world missions complete here, I would not do this final mission until all of these NPCs were gone, because it resets your NPCs. You never want to complete a world objective when these NPCs are full. So make sure all these NPCs are gone and then complete it, and then you reset your NPCs. So, just a little bit of, nothing like crazy there tip-wise, but just some friendly tips for farming. Yeah, the old style missions are pretty good as well. But I still think focusing on the DM and GX characters that give 300 gems at level 30, that's the best you can do. I would really focus on getting all characters to level 30 then after that, and then focus on getting a character to either 34 or 39. I really wouldn't go beyond 39 because, like, the characters that have the rewards in the 40s are, for the XP you need, are just not worth it for the gems. So 39 to me is kind of like my max. And by the way, I've been playing this game a lot consistently for years. I do not have all characters at 39. So there's enough characters in here where you're never going to run out and you're going to have them all at 39. Unless you, like, spend money on NPCs, which you certainly do not have to do. Oh, Euro. Or UO. Alright, we'll see how we do against Materion. As long as we avoid Ruin here, we might be okay. Appreciate all you guys being here. We'll be live with Fall Guys tonight as well in about 4 hours. Tomorrow, I mean, we're streaming every day this week. Potentially even Saturday, Sunday, but I'll let you guys know. I shouldn't have even set that, man. Yeah, I didn't realize today was like the big free agent Monday. Oh, the Giants are getting Isaiah Likely. I wonder how Cal and Dredge and DJ feel about that. I guess he'll be their starting tight end, I guess. Oh, nice. Bills lost their guard, David Edwards. Well, the Bills have no cap space, so they're not gonna be able to sign people. They lost Wandale to Tennessee. Wow, but he's not. I mean, he wasn't very good, right? The hell is that, man? What just happened? Oh, that was annoying. That's all right. I mean, getting the D-linkers back to the deck is not the worst thing in the world. I haven't heard anything about the Jets, though. Oh, no, I mean, we've been talking about it all stream. The Jets have made some pretty big moves. They got Minka Fitzpatrick, who's an all-pro safety. They got Kingsley Enigbear. who I don't know much about him, but he's a D-end. They got Demario Davis, who's old, but he's an all-pro, but he's old. Jake, we're doing good, my man. We're doing good on a Monday. You should do a video ranking the 67th episode of every series. That'd be pretty cool, man. What is that? Trap Hole? Oh, Trap Hole would be... What? Oh, that is such... What an annoying freaking card, dude. Such an annoying card. Materion are annoying, but we might be able to dance here, Tomato. Do I want to change the battle position of a monster? It literally will not make a difference now. Oh, do I go for the board wipe here? We actually can board wipe. Or do I go for the damage? This would be 19. This would be 5. What do I do, man? Do I go for the board wipe? I think I have to. I mean, you guys got to admit that was a pretty good turn. I mean, that was a pretty good turn, all things considered. We kind of cooked there a little bit. We kind of cooked there. I don't know if that's going to lead us to victory, but that was a pretty good turn. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. But I mean, Materion are just they can dance. That's the problem. That's the problem. I don't like sports. That show was so funny. The League, no, is... I think my friend BG watches it. Yeah, I've definitely heard of it. I just don't watch shows in general, Max. But I've heard of it. But I just don't watch shows in general. That man, thank you so much for the Devil Dono. Thank you, that man.
Now that Chaos End Ruler is printed
Appreciate
and
you,
that
buddy.
Pete got a Hyperdrive card.
Yes.
Next card to wait on is Genesis Omega Dragon, or God for short.
Yeah, Genesis Omega Dragon, a key monster in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 manga, would be actually really, really insane if we ever got it printed. It's certainly possible. You know, it's so cool. Pete, I don't know if you watched the video yesterday or remember this episode in Zexal, but Chaos End Ruler was a card that those two guys, Scritch and Chills, who Yuma and Shark ended up dueling, I think it was like episode 11 of Zexal, they were trying to steal from the museum. The card was never actually used in the anime, but that card actually just got officially printed and is coming to the game, which is really, really cool. And by the way, am I crazy to say that that card seems insane? That card seems insane. So, are we going to win this, man? I remember it. Yep, excited for my boy Bowman. Yeah, really cool. Hold on, I got to focus here. We're going to win, baby. We're going to win, baby. We're going to win, baby. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's freaking go. Love when I win duels that I feel like I'm not going to win. Boop and boop. And then, of course, activate skill. I will just... That's game, dude. I'd almost feel bad, but it's Materion. Come on. Come on. That, man, I'm giving you credit for that win. Thank you, my man, for the donation. I really, really appreciate it. And the commentary. Yeah, I didn't even really think about it, but I guess Genesis Omega Dragon is kind of the next big one. And God, nice to you as well, Noel. God is going to be cool if it ever gets printed from the Arc 5 manga. And yeah, Bowman is getting one card. Not his deck, but one card. Chaos End Ruler can't be copied off for safety. Okay. Okay. Well, good. At least it's not game-breaking. Obviously, you don't want a card to be game-breaking. Storm Riders and Armatos Legios. Yeah, I don't know. And we still are waiting for Hydra Drives. I mean, Hydra Drives, for the most part, is still, you know, an anime-exclusive deck. And I think of darts, I think of darkness, I think of other big villains who have had singular cards printed, but not their full deck. So hopefully we get the remainder of Bowman's Hydra Drives. Regardless, though, it's cool that we are getting a Hydra Drive card. It is cool. It's very cool. Now, I know there's still slots left in Limit Over the Rivals, but I've also read that we are not getting any other anime-related cards. Is that true? Is that, like, confirmed? I think there's, like, 6 slots left in Limit Over Collection The Rivals. The set comes out in Japan on March 20th. But again, I have read that we are not getting any more anime cards. I don't know if that's true, but I am just seeing if anybody else has heard that. Not for anime, okay. That's what I was waiting for. We will trap hole that. Beautiful. Beautiful. We used to have animation, the Animation Chronicles set mark, but that was done away with last year, and I don't think it's going to return this year. So, well, but the overframe cards are going to be like new support. Oh, we win again, dude. Manya is turning into an auto win this stream, man. She really is. I mean, not to be like rude, but she's really turning into an auto win. I've got to also say something. Gradius is insane. Now that Manya's deck has been, like, hit on the ban list, and we are, I believe, 5-0 against it, Gradius is insane, dude. It is a really powerful deck with Dimension Linker and that skill. I mean, we're already gold 5. We're literally in the COG conversation already. Already, man. 9-1... And the nice thing, too, is it's been 3 win streaks, right? We won 3, won 3, lost, and then won another 3. Come on! It can be... well, Euro is unlockable, Mark, but that's it.
Go Rush!
Let's see if we can go 6-0 against this deck. If you could choose any anime to cross over for a season with Yu-Gi-Oh, what would it be and what Yu-Gi-Oh series? Oh boy. You know, it's funny. I said it a few times. Beat Break and Vrains, I feel like there's a lot of similarities between those shows. Just with the setting and everything and the virtual reality kind of world and the high-tech society. So that's one that recently comes to mind. But I'm trying to think of like a different show. I don't know, the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters and Pokemon, I feel like the original Pokemon, I feel like that would be cool. Two shows that were at such an insane peak. Collabing together, I feel would be really, really interesting. We could have attacked with our 300. So DM in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel would be really, really interesting, JR. DM in the original Pokemon. DM at Yu-Gi-Oh! And Kanto Pokemon, I think would be really, really cool. Master Duel, we're streaming tomorrow. I think the Duelist Cup starts tomorrow, so we're going to be streaming that. I would love for George Jersey to be unlockable. I think I'm one of the only people that would like that. I wish I could duel this well, but I don't pay to win. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty free to play as well. 9-1. Yeah, no, we're killing it. I've spent 10-1. By the way, 6-0 against this deck. Hello, Duel Links. Thank you. Took a while. We're keeping track of the win streak as well, because we might cog here, man. I was not planning on cogging this stream at all, but we are just white hot with this deck, dude. Post banless, Gradius has to be one of the strongest decks in this format, Tomato, right? I have spent $8. I spent $3.99 on a Floodgate Trap Hole bundle, and I spent $3.99, I think, on one of the Rush-like structured decks. There is a way to check. I wonder if I could check.
Go Rush!
And Master Duel, I've never spent a penny on Master Duel. Rush Sidra still any good? I never see Rush Sidra. That's not saying they're not any good, but I've never seen. I think the deck might be a little outdated. I think Yuro's worth grinding for. I mean, it would take you probably about 10 minutes. I don't think it would take you too long to get him. What did Yuro do in the show? I already forgot. He was the first Goha sibling that dueled. He did a Rush riding duel with Yuga, which was very reminiscent of like Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's riding duels, which was cool. But that was pretty much it. I mean, after that duel ended, you know, he drove Gakuto insane, but that was pretty much it. I think this is another win, dude. Wow. No, I mean, I am a free-to-play player. The big thing is that I spend all of my gems in Rush. Spend all of them in Rush. I mean, I've probably in the last 2 years spent maybe like a little bit of gems in Speed, but barely any. And so it lets me, what I've done is I've pretty much collected all of the Rush cards that exist. And that has allowed me to be able to build, you know, a bunch of different decks. But, yeah, man, we're killing it. Oh, foot, dude. SR. Yeah, we'll receive all, dude. We're ready for the box opening tomorrow. with or Friday, excuse me. I want to see, does it tell you how much money you spent? I'll play Speed Duel for the events, Daddy, but that's the only time I'll play Speed Duel. I'm nervous. I'm nervous to jump back in. We've dueled so well. It would be so nice if we hit Cog this early on. All right, let's just go. Let's just go. Gotta dodge heroes. We're literally, it's so funny. We're 0-1 against heroes, 11-0 against every other deck. Minimal, who's also, oh, we have not played Seven's Road again. Well, let's see. Oh, it's definitely Seven's Road. That is so funny, dude. Please do not let me lose to Seven's Road. That is a terrible hand. Well, Pot of Greed gives us a chance. I'm going to check my phone. I think there's a way to check on the App Store. It's not over. It's not over. Okay. No, it is definitely not over. And we just got another draw. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah, Pot of Greed. Boom. And then we'll get a couple of Gradius cards. Come on. Vanilla Gradius. Multiple option. Let's go. That's what we needed. So we're going to take the Vanilla Gradius. That'll let us draw a second card. We'll do regular option. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. We'll turn these two. But what does he have? He might not have anything. Okay, so we'll start with this. I don't think he has anything he can use, which means I'm going to use this to rip up this card. Beautiful. And we got another Gradius option off of that. So, of course, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go a second one. Can we win here? We can't. If we had Spears, we could win. So we're going to go a second Vic Viper. And then we're going to activate the skill. Skill Hasto. We're going to use D-Linker. Oh, if only we could Pierce, man. We're going to set Buffered. Both of these cards are going to get popped. I'm just going to dump some cards into Grave. No Battle Trap. Okay, come on. Come on, we're not losing this, man. I'm not losing to Seven's Road. Come on, man. Come on, man. Give me 3 in a row. Give me 3 in a row. I mean, we know he'll be able to make a big board, but there's no way he's going to OTK us. I'm not even worried about it. There's no way. Okay, media and purchases. Purchase history. Last 90 days now. I want to go. Can you just look all time? Oh, you have to go year by year, dude. Well, I know it's only been. I know it's only been like $8, but I'm not even sure if I made it on mobile. What's going on, Tavin? How you doing? What are the chances we're getting a Go Rush character unlocked next month? I think very low. I think the earliest we will get a Go Rush character is May, but probably more realistically June or July. I mean, they're giving us 2 Sevens characters. 2. You know? Didn't I tell you guys that both of our back row would get popped here? All right, you go. Come on, man. We're going to win this. And I'm not worried about the cat. Is he not going to be able to get Seven's Road Magician on the field? Is this all he's going to do? That's 2K. Patiently waiting. We got it, man. We got it. Oh, we got it. going to be 3 in a row. Give me a Steel Barrage just to confirm it. That's fine. Oh, yeah, please. Okay, he's got a... It's probably a Shady. Could be a Riding. What I love about that, though, is we know it's a Summon Trap, so it's not going to affect on battle. So I can just attack and we win. Doesn't give him a chance to use the trap, and that's game. This is the best we've ever done, man, and it's not like we're in the low ranks. We're in gold 5. 3 in a row. Remember, we started 6-0, so we started with 6 wins, and then we lost, and we've just gotten another 6 wins. So now I'm getting nervous. Come on, man. Come on, man. I just want Rovian. I think that'll... Oh, no, not... Maybe it's the Archive skill, but that just means heroes. Oh, it's first against Materion, dude. That's tough. We gotta really be careful. Tua is planning on signing with Atlanta. That's what I heard. Good. Well, I'm happy the Jets didn't get him. I know Materion's ability and skill, and I am going to be smart here and put everything face down. Because I feel like Materion can't get a lot of their effects off when your cards are face down. But there's so many of their fusion monsters. I mean, maybe they'll have a way to pierce, but I feel like that's the way to do it. I've got Trap Hole. I'll have to use Trap Hole on the 1400 attack point monster. Right, I mean... I think that's the only thing to do. Okay. We've already beaten Materia on this stream, but I feel like we dueled really, really well in that one. That's the one. Evil Bowler, get out of here. Okay. Destroyed Evil Bowler. There's another one. There's another one. Medusar. That's fine. That's fine. What is this card? Ah. Is that it? Please tell me. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. We can work with that. We can work with that. Probably have a Shady set. Give me a Barrage, please. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And a Power Capsule red. Flip. Okay, I don't think it's a Shady. Doesn't matter. It's gone. It's gone. It's dead. It was a Shady. Come on. We need a Gradius. Oh, please don't. Okay. British locks us, though. Let's see. Oh, that was an unfortunate Power Capsule. What does multiple do again? No, I wanna do damage. Okay, we're gonna be able to strike first here. We'll be able to do some damage here for sure, for sure. We can't attack with Dimension Linker because of British, which is unfortunate, because if we could, we'd do a lot of damage. We may actually have won if we just got Gradius. We would have won. No, we wouldn't have. We wouldn't have. We wouldn't have. Okay. That makes me feel a little better. Okay. Now we just have to hope we don't get just run over here, which I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. If we win this, we are 1 win away from COG. Which, again, was not the plan for this stream, but we'll see. Yeah, no, it's not a bad spot for him. Atlanta... I guess they... But is he going to start? Isn't Penix going to start? And Tua will be a backup? Or are they already, like, abandoning Penix? Okay, what is this? Asura Star? Yeah. Destroy one face... Oh, please destroy that card. These are not warriors. He's going to destroy this. Yeah, that's fine. Overrush Storm. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Come on. Come on, man. This is going to be a win. This is going to be a dub. Unless we brutally brick. Wasn't a great hand, but Pot of Greed saved us. And Power Capsule. A lot of draw power. We got it. We got it. What do I do here? Could you imagine for our Cog Duel if we had to use the Dino Maximum deck? I'm not doing that, by the way. I'm just saying if that was like a silly challenge run we were doing. Bum. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? All right. Well, that was not as scary as I thought it would be. We kind of didn't deal with a lot. All right. If we win 14 of 15 duels, it's one of the best PvP streaks I've ever had on stream. Please. Please. Give me someone in, like, silver. Give me someone in silver. Bunkai in gold 5, of course. Okay. Oh, God. I've talked shit about this deck the whole stream. We're literally, like, 6 or 7-0 against this. We're both for... Oh, that's screwed up, Duel Links. That's screwed up. You're matching up 2 people on 4 streaks in gold 5. That's screwed up, Duel Links. That's screwed up, man. That is screwed up. I don't know if I've ever really seen that before, to be honest. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. It's not a good turn 1. That genuinely might be our weakest turn 1 that we've had all stream. Turning alerts off because I'm going to try to... Do they have nothing? They bricked. Oh, we both bricked in the Cog Duel. Wow. Please be a shady. Let's go. Come on, man. Hang on. Let's rip one of these cards up. Damn, okay, that wasn't great. I think it is an OTK-able field. I actually think it is. I just got to think about how I want to do it. Gradius. He's got another... What is it? Trap Hole? I think it's Trap Hole. But Trap Hole will not be able to trigger, I don't think, the rest of this turn. Because Trap Hole... Only when you normal summon. So Trap Hole will not trigger here. And then when we use our effect... Trap Hole can trigger here, which is fine. It won't do anything. We're using this as fodder for the Spear Summon, and we have another one. Yeah, we win. Wow, man. Wow. I'm happy with the way we dueled, man. I do not think I've ever dueled that good in a room. King of Games achieved. Wasn't even part of the goal for this stream. Wasn't even part of the goal. I did not think I would even get close to King of Games. But yeah. We won 6, then we lost, then we won 8. I mean, I feel bad for that guy only because he bricked. I mean, he clearly bricked. How close to Cog? We just hit it. And it was his Cog game. But this deck, I'm not even kidding. We went 8-0 against this deck. If you're not sure what happened with this deck, Rainopolis, the field spell is now at 1 instead of 3. We went 8-0 against Diane Keto. 8-0 against this deck. Yeah, here's the deck list. You know, 2 Spears, 3 D-Linker, 3 Option, 3 Multiple, 3 British, Freed, 2 Vic Viper, 3 regular Gradius, Pog, 1 Overrush, 3 Power Capsule, 2 Curse, 1 Barrage, which came up a lot. We drew into Barrage a lot. Trap, and then Buffered. And you can use this with any character because the skill is an archive one. I gotta tell you, man, the Gradius post-ban list, dude, is a good, really good rush deck. Where does Duel Links meta have it? Duel Links meta still has Bubble Actress tier 1. Tomato, that's a little outdated, right? I don't think this is post-ban list. I mean, we literally went 8-0 against that deck. I'm not saying it's not a bad. I'm not saying it's not a good deck anymore, but we went 8-0 against it. Also, the 2 other tier 1 decks, Aqua is still tier 1. Wow. It has Gradius at tier 2, but dude, I feel like every time we went up against that deck, we killed him. Just has a bad matchup into D-Link or Gradius. Yeah, it's fair. Music Princess and High Tech Dragons are also considered tier 1. We did not go up against either of those decks. And Joint Tech, I'm sorry, Gradius is tier 3, not tier 2. Joint Tech is tier 3. Didn't go up against any Joint Tech. Beautiful. I'm pumped, man. That was good. That was good. 6 wins, loss, 8 wins. JR, dude, no, really, man. I didn't even want to build Gradius. You know, Gradius was like okay, and then what really made Gradius a much better deck is D-Linker. D-Linker, and then Spears is really good. I mean, but no, dude, Gradius cooks, man. We literally just won 14 of 15 duels in the highest tier with Gradius. So, shout out to JR for making me build the deck. Elaine, Dark Emperor, Raul, Vital, that man. Thank you guys for the donos this stream. And thank you to everybody here. How many people surrendered? I think we only had 1 early duel surrender, Pink. It was, Gradius is just good. Gradius is good. And we're lucky that, yeah, the Manya deck, we're a good matchup for the Manya deck because 8 of those 15 duels were against Manya. We only saw Heroes once and we lost to it. We beat Materion twice. We beat Seven's Road once. So, yeah, it was good. It was good. He's more grateful you had him build roids. That's not true, JR. Don't listen to Delayed. I'm excited to open the box. I have not looked at the box, so I'm not even 100% sure what's coming. We're going to go through it on Friday. I'm very excited for it. It's funny because according to Duel Links meta, Pink Penguin, high-tech dragons are actually a stronger deck than Gradius. So I can't even say like, oh, well, Gradius is better. According to Duel Links meta, high-tech dragons is better. We've already cogged with high-tech dragons. I think that's my first ever cog with Gradius. I cogged with high-tech dragons a few months ago. I cogged with Tiger's deck, although now Tiger's deck isn't. I cogged with her deck before she had those fusion editions, when it just used to be the 2 fusions. Now her deck's crazy. But 14-1, I think a big thing is the Manya matchup was just ridiculously good for us, and we avoided Tiger's deck. I think that was another big thing. Fully avoided it. Have we done enough to unlock Euro when he's unlockable tonight? Let me look. Let me check this. All right. Dude, this thing looks so bulky, man. So bulky. Air Formula Eagle, XQD. Oh, we're getting more XQD. Great. Noodle. Wow. Cattle Healer. Is this Meeg-chan? Another XQD card. Saturn's Orb. Phase up level 6 on your field. Send 1 monster from your hand to the grave. Draw 2 cards. Special summon 1 level 6 with 500 defense from your graveyard. Cool. Hey, what is the bundle?
Make an announcement. You have a new follower.
Oh, Lenny, what's going on, man? Very, well-known person in the Yu-Gi-Oh space. I don't know if they're in the stream or not, but I appreciate the follow. Great to see you, Lenny. What is the bundle? I'm sorry. Nobody Phantom Thief? Can I not click that card? Let me look it up. Nobody Phantom Thief. When a monster on your field is destroyed by an opponent's attack or card effect, draw 3 cards, then send 1 or more cards from your hand to the grave. Then, if you have no monsters on your field, you take no battle damage from your opponent's level 8 or lower monster attacks. Okay. I mean, it seems like that card could be pretty, like, interesting, but too much going on for me. Too much going on for my small brain. That Noodle card is brand new to the OCG. Oh, that's cool. That is really cool, actually. I can't believe we cogged that quick, dude. Like an hour and a half from Gold 2. That was crazy. I really was not even, like, planning on cogging. I also like how we Duel Links players have made that a verb, cogging. King of Gamesing. Like, it makes no sense. But it does sound cool. It does admittedly sound cool. Yeah, I just built Speedroids. And I built a little bit of the Typhoon deck in Master. I don't know what I'm going to build next in Master. Right now, I'm just... The goal is to just get gems, which we'll do at the Duelist Cup tomorrow, for sure. Hopefully we keep the vibes, man, because we killed it today in this stream. And that's all because of you guys, so I appreciate you guys being here. But 14-1, I'm not going to have many... I'm not going to have many better sessions than that. I'll tell you that right now. Not going to have many better sessions. I will stream the Raphael event. Why did I see people saying that we're not getting Raphael, but it's actually going to be Alistair at the end of the month? Did anybody else hear that? I forgot to mention that. I know the quote that is said was like said by both of them. I think we all just assumed Raphael because Raphael, oh my god, Chupataro, please! Trying to click this guy. Yeah, apparently people now, I don't know what changed, but now people are saying it's going to be Imelda. It's going to be Alistair. Pretty sure the duels at the end of the month is darts, yeah. Maybe we'll get both. Maybe we'll get both. Oh, Alistair's name was data mined. Yeah, all right. Wow. I thought Raphael would come first. Interesting. Very interested to see what deck they're going to give him. Yeah, I mean, I stream almost every event. So I will definitely be streaming that. Usually I stream it at the end when we have all the cutscenes. This one, I just wanted to stream at the beginning. But that's crazy. That's crazy that it's not going to be Raphael. Only because a lot of us thought, like, it was definitely going to be Raphael. We're going to do one more times 3. So you got to get to 120 flags. All right, we need a bunch. I don't have the patience. I got so many dual orbs, we're just spawning. In the data mines, Raphael is 49 and Alistair is 50. I don't know if that means anything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I watched the scene, and it's the panning scene where they show up. I think it's right before the Garimo duel. They're on their motorbikes, and I think they both kind of say the quote. So I was like not sure if it was definitely Raphael, but a lot of people seemed confident that it was Raphael. And so I was like, yeah, I mean, it makes sense that it would be him. And I selfishly was pumped because he was one of the characters I predicted on my Duel Links prediction video. So I was like, I got the first speed character right because Nash was a gimme. Let's go. And now it looks like I may have been wrong. So, doing those predictions, man, it's always very fun, but it's hard. It is hard to predict accurately what characters we're getting in what months. It is very hard, man. It's very hard. The my alt style, that'll be cool. The my alt style. Now. From Season 4 and from the filler arcs, Daddy and DM, we are missing Raphael, we're missing Imelda, we're missing Valen, we're missing Darts, we're missing Siegfried, we're missing Leon. To me, that's it. Unless there's a glaring one. Goes a Burrow. Mark, thank you for the 18 months. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, Mark.
Hot take, could it be Alistair and Raphael as a dual unlock based on the quote? First half was Alistair, the second part was Raphael, 4 characters in 1 month.
Well, you are correct. It's a quote they both shared, and maybe we are, like, looking too funneled into it, right? It's a quote they both shared, and, like, if they wanted to allude at one or the other, wouldn't they have picked a quote that was actually said? Like, wouldn't they have picked an Imelda quote that has to do with his brother or has to do with, like, anti-war, which was a core part of his character? Instead, they chose a quote that could be accurately attributed to both characters. And so maybe that is a sign that it is going to be a dual unlock. And if it's a dual unlock, it would be amazing because that means 4 characters would be coming in the month of March. That would shatter records for the most characters we've ever gotten in a single month when a new world has not been released. It would shatter records. I mean, that would be on pace for the characters that you would get in a world release. So it would be really, really cool, Mark, if that happens. I love that hot take. I hope it happens. Listen, I did not think that Sabu Ramen was going to be unlockable. I remember you asked me about it multiple times, and I kept saying, once it happens, I'll believe it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I was wrong. So I would love to be wrong here again, and I would love for this to be a double unlock. I think that would be really, really cool. If it is a double unlock, I'd be a little worried about whether Valen is going to be added or not. But just because, again, his deck is very not printed. Like, Alistair at least has a couple of cards, I'm pretty sure. But Valen's is, like, so unique and not printed. But who knows? Who knows? I love it, Mark. I love those vibes. Double unlock. Let's do it. Let's do the double unlock now. Right, and if it was going to be Raphael, wouldn't they have picked a quote that was, like, attributed to him trying to survive? Or how Guardian Iatos, like, saved him? Like, there's definitely much more character-specific quotes they could have picked. But instead, they picked a quote purposefully, that could be attributed to both of those characters. So, maybe, like, maybe it is. I don't know. Unlock a certain character. I wonder what it said, though, for Yuro. Darts will be after all of his minions are in the game. I agree with that. There are no major characters missing from 5Ds, in my opinion. No, in my opinion, every major character's in the game.
Bow before my mech lord, humans.
Like, major. Major. Every major character is in the game. Now, you could argue, like, Darkseid or Misty. But I would not call Misty a major character. Major character to me is like Jack, Yusei, Crow, Zone, Godwin. Like, I wouldn't call Misty a major character, but she's enough. And same with Bomber. I wouldn't call him major. But they're enough, like, they're supporting characters to a degree that I could see them being added. I could certainly see them being added. Kiadu, we have Kiadu and Darkseid or Kiadu. We actually have two versions of Kiadu. Yeah, low, and again, I major to me is like final villain, like main character. But that's not to say that there's not supporting characters that I could see being added. Misty's a great example of one, for sure. Misty's a great example. Yeah, no, Kiadu I would consider a major character. I would agree. I would agree with that. Kiadu I would consider a major character. All the signers are major characters. Even someone like Carly, I don't know if I'd consider her a major character. She's like the border between major and like supporting, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the dynamic Carly had with Jack, Misty didn't really share with another character. I mean, she had a great rivalry with Aki, but like the Carly and Jack stuff was really, really like more focused on, and I just think so well executed. But both characters disappeared after signers, unfortunately. Where am I going? We're doing a gate duel. Let's get a third copy of the UR. GX is missing all 7 Shadow Riders and Kagimaru. Yeah, I think there's a reason for that, Mitchell. And that's not me being like a dick. GX Season 1... I think there's a reason for that. For them not being in the game at this point. I think that says all it needs to be honest. Well, Daddy, I think when those characters get added to the game, I think those worlds are pretty much complete. And so I think they're trying to stave off the additions of those characters to keep the lifespan of the game, which I feel is pretty accurate. I feel is pretty fair. All right, well, she's maxed now, so everybody in Seven's world is maxed. Michio. And the Tarzan guy, yeah. That's who everybody yearns to be, the Tarzan guy. from GX, yeah. I mean, my prediction is I think this year we are getting a lot of those characters. I think we're going to get Don Thousand. I think we're going to get Darkness. Because my prediction is that the GX revamp... Well, my prediction is we will be getting a GX revamp world in September. Much like we got a DM revamp world, and that's going to bring Season 4 of GX. Truman, Fujiwara Yusuke, eventually Darkness. I think we're also going to get Don Thousand and Zark this year. I think this is going to be a big villain year. I do. And darts. And darts. I mean, I'd be shocked if we didn't get darts this year. But, listen. The Seven's cat guy, Nekoyama? Is that his name? No, Schrodinger. Right. Schrodinger's cat. Very on the nose. I don't know how I could forget that. I think Fubuki we will get in the Season 4 revamp. That's my bold prediction. That's my hot prediction. I'm so grateful for all of you guys. To everybody that came by, thank you. To everybody that lurked and chatted, thank you. To everybody who donated and supported the channel, Mark, That Man, Vital, Raul, Dark Emperor, Elaine, thank you guys so much. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate all of you, how much you guys help me out. We will be live on Twitch probably with Fall Guys tonight, maybe around 7, 8 o'clock. So I will see you guys then. More Duel Links on Friday. We're going to do a big Rush box opening, but in the meantime, tomorrow, Master Duel Duelist Cup grind. Master Duel versus Chat will be Thursday. Clone Hero and Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 on Wednesday. Streams all week. Videos all week. Short tomorrow and Thursday. I'm going to try to get on a consistent schedule where I'm doing a Did You Know short on Tuesday and a Sub versus Dub short on Thursday. So they're already uploaded on the channel. So be on the lookout for those. And if you want some videos, Limit Over Rivals Collection yesterday and today. Digimon Beat Break review. My thoughts on the show so far. It's only about 12, 13 minutes. Please check it out if you're interested. Thank you all so much. I will see you guys in the Twitch stream tonight. And I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys. Thank you so much.